There we go. How about that? So we got our arcade setup here. This is the 420 game right here. Also, a little responsibility. Blaze responsibly. Don't blaze and drive. Do not smoke weed and drive. Okay, that's all the left brain stuff you need to know. So if we can let's get in there. Now, this is not the original music from the 80s, is it? Well, you can't have everything. This is the sort of the console version, arcade one-up console. Let's see if we can get in there, if we may, if we dare. Oh, look at that goodness. Now, why did I choose this one? I chose it mostly because if it's going to be 420, it's got to be an easy game. Now, there's Raphael. Let's go ahead and start. And because it's a console version, let's start. I can add as many lives as I want. There's no risk of death. There's no risk of dying. It's just you're going to have fun playing this game. You get some... Hold on. We're going to get this. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's an easygoing game. Now, I'll tell you what. I remember this game 30 years ago at Michelangelo's Pizza Place. Now, I talked about this on a TikTok live stream, but of course, TikTok doesn't record live streams. YouTube does. So, I absolutely played some of this. I didn't get very far. I got to Bebop, but I always wanted to play more, so I ended up playing the NES version, which was it's a fine. You know, it was the NES. It could make 52 colors. You know, I mean, this has a built-in Game Genie. I've got 24 turtles, right? Fuck out of my way. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of Dragon's Lair, but you don't get to see everything in Dragon's Lair. I mean, it can't be a game that you have to think about. This has to be a game that you have to have fun playing it, and you can't think about it. So, I mean, you'll probably be looking at the bright colors if you're high, but you'd probably be thinking about, like, why does Shredder need to set the building on fire? And why does he need that many rope? I mean, Shredder could do so many things except, like, go after 4 turtles. But here he is, going up against 4 turtles. Ah, here we go. Let's get that little darker effect there. Make it a little nicer. Yeah, so, I mean, I remember this is much like Pac-Man, much like Super Mario Brothers or Mario Brothers. Sometimes I'll say Mario for fun. But, much like Space Invaders, right? Much like Star Wars, the arcade game, right? This is like a memorable game that you had to play over and over again. Except this time, we don't run out of quarters. There are no quarters. Yeah, he's dying. Now, it's kind of what Konami did was they took the first 5 episodes of the Ninja Turtles, right? And they made that into a game. So in the cartoon, it was a flood, and here it's a fire. Now, here we go. What happens? These are like actors just making the voices work. Let's go after that Shredder creep. Yeah, so I played the NES game for a long time, and I always wanted to play this one again. Now, I had an opportunity to do so from the GameCube, because the GameCube had this, like, if you unlocked everything, but I used the Pro Action Replay to unlock the game. So you would go to April O'Neil, the Veronica Taylor April O'Neil, right, from the 2003 cartoon, and then you would you go to her antique shop, and then you would get the Turtles game. But it had this weird music. I didn't have the voice actors. And you would hear the 2003 voice actors go, "Cowabunga," right? Because it wasn't the original. They didn't have the Turtles music. They only had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know. Oh, fuck. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, hell, I can even just look at my phone and just, like, play it from here. But, yeah, I first saw it in Michelangelo's. Michelangelo's is now something on the corner. It used to be there on Ford Boulevard and I want to say Collegian Avenue, near Elac, right? It's not there anymore. I'm not sure if there's a Michelangelo's. There's a Michelangelo's somewhere in Southern California, but I can't swear to you if it's the right one. See. We're going to go through these levels pretty quick. I'm not sure. My mom told me it was because they had a beer license that they didn't renew. I think they were giving alcohol to minors, and that's why they're not there anymore. You're supposed to hit the girl for more points, but whatever. I was hoping this would get on the 3DS, but no such luck. But it is on this one. And I think the Switch makes it the first handheld ever to play the exact game vanilla. So you're playing a vanilla TMNT arcade game on the Switch, right? Because on the Game Boy, I don't know about the links, but Game Boy Advance, DS, you played something else, but it had Ninja Turtles on it. This is the real deal, the real arcade game. This is from the Cowabunga collection, but you have all the different options how you want to play Turtles. With the NES game, you had like 2 extra levels. You had a fucking polar bear, and then you had a Shogun warrior. Let's go, Bebop. That's some good dialogue right there. Probably better dialogue than Sonic 06 with that Final Fantasy Princess and Sonic. Got 18 turtles left. But of course, in true 420 fashion, you'd rather just watch me play this than play it yourself. But if you want to play it yourself, you can. You just sprinkle some weed on some pizza, man. Just sprinkle some weed on some pizza. You'll eat a large pizza real quick. Makes anything good. Oh shit. Fuck. I still remember there was Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in the UK because Ninja was too offensive. So I would see these toys that were from the UK. Alright. I kind of like the animation more in Turtles in Time, which I might play next year if you like. You gotta be careful of the missiles that are underneath the water. I remember a classmate of mine wanted TMNT Arcade so bad that he bought a virtual... Basically, he bought the hard drive. The CPU, the motherboard, attached inside an arcade stick. So all he had to do was attach it to his TV. And I don't know if he had a cathode ray tube TV or analog TV or digital flat screen. I think he just had... Maybe he had flat screen. Hard to tell. It was 2002 when he did all this. I'm burning through these turtles. But it was only a matter of time before you could play it without having to go through emulation. I mean, we're getting better at emulation now than we ever thought possible. Fuck these Mousers. Let's see how far we... Oh, fuck! Brrr. Right, so it's playing off the first 5 episodes. The Technodrome obviously gets sucked into like another world instead of being blown up. But that's how they did it. And then the animation got cheap once we got to season 2 and 3 and 4. Once we went from NBC to CBS. And I remember when they aired the episode of the Turtles on a Friday night, like they would, because it used to be Garfield and Peanuts, Charlie Brown cartoons were on, then The Simpsons took over, and you had Beavis and Butthead and South Park, but they were trying to promote Saturday morning cartoons on a Friday night, like prime time. And this was shortly before the whole Cartoon All-Stars to the rescue and shit. That ruined everything. I do believe Cartoon All-Stars to the rescue was like responsible for us not having Saturday morning cartoons anymore. All right, let's see what's going on. More. Hurry, hurry. There's always more foot soldiers. I think my favorite, though, is the Manhattan Project on the NES. You just need to stand in one place and get them. Fuck. Alright, got 9 turtles left. Take a bong hit every 420 points. A real one, just, you know. That's if you're in a legalized state. If you're not in a legal state, I don't want to know. If you're in New York, I don't want to know. Don't tell me anything. This is definitely for the Californians. Ah, here we go. We're back again. To the garage. "14 minutes in." Oh, shit. Fuck. Now, who collected the original Turtles toy? Now are they making all kinds of Turtles toys? Hold on. There we go. Well, that cost me my life. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Now, I think it's just one car, but I distinctly remember in NES they had 2 cars. And the way they moved it, they just kind of like just moved the graphics down. The car didn't move on its own, like it didn't animate. 5 turtles left. Fuck. Because they're trying to pin me down in this shit. Now, in the NES game, it's Baxter the Fly. And here we got Bebop and Rocksteady again. They did show up as pirates in the Super Nintendo version of Turtles in Time. Try to add to the difficulty level, make you just have to go up to 2 against 1. But of course, you had 4 turtles at once, it didn't matter. Oh. Fuck. If you think about it, as far as 80s nostalgia, the Turtles were the last ones, right? Because what was there at the start, right? Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Power Lords, Sector, right? Centaur, Mask, Transformers, GoBots, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, Silverhawks. What other? There was surely other ones. Ghostbusters. But Turtles was the last one. There was, can't forget Masters of the Universe, right? Robotech. Robotech when they had die-cast metal, and then they used plastic for some of their mechs. One of these fuckers has to die. Surely that's not... You can't keep going like this. Shell shock. This is the fun part. Just adding those turtles. And it's fun to get to the end. It's mindless like that. A couple of other, like, so Michelangelo's pizza, to describe the pizza, so basically, try to imagine you walking into a corridor-filled room, right? It's like Shakey's and Pizza Hut, right? Where you have like the sort of stained glass lamps with the red glass and orange glass or orange light. Like you'd have this like white light bulbs under orange red stained glass lamp covers. And you have those like green leather booth seats, and you'd see the red, green, and blue TV projector to watch the football game, right? American football. Or anything. Boxing. Okay, Bebop's done. It's taking me hours to get this fucker. So you're walking down, you see, you'll see this game, you'll see something that looks like Streets of Rage, but sometimes they take, I think you don't have more than like 2 or 3 arcade titles, right? There was a Mohawk gang, like Final Fight type of game that I don't remember the name of it. There were so many different fighter beat 'em up games. You had this one, you had the Final Fight Streets of Rage type of game. You had the Addams Family Pinball. Oh, here we go. That was worth it, right? So you have the pinball. You had Junior Pac-Man. You had what's the other one? I can't remember. Oh, Neo Geo. So you had like Baseball Stars and King of the Monsters. Oh, watch out for these cars. And that was up until 91. By the time 92 came around, Michelangelo's was gone. That was it for Michelangelo's. I can remember they served beer, right? And then they had pizza. You had to have pizza. You had to have fucking pizza. That was the whole point. Ah, fuck. I gotta get carrying these giant bombs. No. Off. I wonder if that bomb would have worked on them. Don't think it would have. $23 turtles left. We haven't hit 420 yet. When it's 420, you take the big bong hit, all right? I'm not even sure if my points reset. Now this is the only stage where the foot soldiers are the bad guys, or the bosses. Fuck. They're pig sticking me right now. Alright, so this is the barrier. This is the end. I'd say the NES did a good job. I think the Famicom was probably better at translating into 8 bits. Because Konami could be whiz when they did this stuff. The one game I want to see from Konami is the Konami Man YY Adventure. It's basically Konami Man, Konami Girl, Mikey from the Goonies, Simon Belmont, Goemon, right? Goemon, Kong. It's a different Kong from Donkey Kong. It's like their version of King Kong. Fuck, I can't get past that barrier. Let's go. Oh, here we go. We're now on the easygoing level here. We're on the 218 points. Oh. Fuck. Shit. Oh, they're just dropping bombs. They don't give a shit. And this is like a 24-bit game. I mean, I don't think it's a 16-bit game. I think it got more points in the NES game. That's what they call themselves, Ultra. I never understood what those red and orange shapes were about in Konami's original logo. There we go. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Boom! He just killed everybody on board. And somehow Splinter got kidnapped. Yeah, no shit. Thanks, programmer guy with no acting ability. Damn it. Shit. Fuck. This one fucking Mauser. Die already. Okay, hit it. For once I didn't get killed. Yeah, I like Manhattan Project because it has all kinds of villains and heroes and villains. They have mid-bosses and final bosses, and the animation is pretty good. Like, by the time they got to Turtles 3 in 1992, just before the Super Nintendo Turtles in Time, it got really good with the 8-bit animation. Had a lot of charm to it. Like, especially when they got clobbered by a 16-ton weight. Or they got stuck in an oil drum or whatever the hell. What am I doing? Okay, I want to hit. Fuck. Fuck off. What the... Everybody's got fucking guns, and I'm trying to get through this. Yeah. Get out of this. Let's get out of this. Oh, that didn't do shit. What a surprise. Another arcade kind of style I like was Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo. Best version ever. That sounds exactly like Cam Clark. Like so many people hated me over my comments for Turtles, the new cartoon. Look, I'm gonna go see it, but I don't think I'm gonna like it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, boys, girls, and others of the rainbow. I just don't. I don't. You know. Ah, fuck off. Yeah, it gets more difficult as we go through these. Shit. We haven't hit 420 yet. We're almost there. I mean, there we go. Gradator. So, Gradator's...
But we can't predict we don't need to know what the weather is.
That's what he says.
We have to stop those neutrinos.
Chances are I'm going to go over my allotted time here on my phone, so... Come on, you fucker. Oh, shit. I mean, you can just knock into me. You're a giant wall of rock. I mean, they'll never stop making cartoons. But yeah, I would want to see Konami YY game, but add in, so let's see. There's different characters from the Konami universe, but I would add So they have the Tiki head statue as the final character you unlock. Basically, what Konami YY game is, it was released in '86 and it was a crossover game. It's kind of like I Want to Be the Guy, but like it's a side scroller. And each hero, like Simon Belmont, has like special items. And you went back and got the special items. And it ends in a Gradius Life Force type of level. And that's the end of the game. So I would add Solid Snake. I would add the main character from Silent Hill. One of the two guys from Contra. And then like Leonardo as like a license thing. Because Nickelodeon's not that stingy. Nickelodeon doesn't care too much. Just get a license from Nickelodeon. So you're going to make it... I mean, that's what made the Cowabunga collection possible. Hopefully this will be the last time we have to refill. No quarters or silver dollars necessary. Fuck you. That's that. We'll wrap this up. We will.
Thank you, my Toto. There it is.
So, I don't know if we're going to get to 420 points here. Can we get to 420 points? I don't know. Fuck these things. Technodrome, the final shell shock.